We're at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, Florida. I'm Maria Ho, and I'm standing with your SHRPO Super High Roller champion, Nick Schulman. I feel like there needs to be like applause, drum rolls,
Yes,
all kinds
yes.
of things.
Thank you.
Well, I think a lot of people out there are super happy for you. There seems to be so much response on Twitter. I know you're Twitterless, Nick, so you don't know this, but everybody on social media has just been blowing up about you winning and just how happy they are for you. Is that a little bit overwhelming?
It is a lot overwhelming, but I really appreciate it. That's really nice to hear. I thank you to anybody that was happy for me. Thank you very much.
Maybe your mom just started like 100 Twitter accounts and she's the one that's like constantly retweeting, liking, favoriting.
Very possible. I mean, I wouldn't put it past her, but yeah, I appreciate it.
Do you feel like the fact that you've been doing a lot more commentary and stuff on the broadcast side, that might have given you maybe a little bit more insight or refreshed your, game a little bit for things like the super high roller?
Without a doubt. I mean, both insight and just inspiration. Watching great players play for long periods of time, it's one of the best things you can do. And when you commentate, you want to at least keep the pace of things going and keep up with the great play, and subsequently you improve and open up doors. So it's fantastic for me. I love it.
I don't want you to have to give up too much about your game, but would you say that you have been working hard on maybe some of these improvements or some of the thought process that you've kind of picked up since starting to do more broadcasting?
Yeah. I think it started for me before the broadcasting, but the timeline was fairly close, and yeah, I work hard. I have a nice, pretty tight-knit group of guys that I work with on cultivating, new stuff and ideas and taking a look at things that we can and just coming up with different game plans. And I'm really obsessed with poker, Maria. I am. It's my whole life. So it's like even when I'm not working, I'm working because I'm constantly thinking about stuff. And it's only a 19-player tournament, it feels good though. It's like that's the way these tournaments work. It's like you win, you get the congratulations. It's like, oh yeah, this guy plays pretty good. It's nice to grab these wins, but it was still a small field with a lot of great players, and I just love to play.
So far we have Twitterless Nick and Humble Nick.
I'm not that humble. No, I mean, I think I play well. I mean, hey.
But before you had this super high roller win, I know last year you chopped Bellagio Cup, and then your outright win before that was in a high roller event at Bay 101 in March of 2013. Were you already having plans to maybe pick up, the pace in terms of how many events you're going to play, how many of these more of the high roller events you were planning to play before this win?
Yeah, I kind of try to listen to the heart and sort of do what speaks to me, and I've really been getting the itch just to play No Limit Hold'em in some capacity, and tournaments are a lot of fun, but you have to be confident and prepared to come play the high roller circuit for obvious reasons. These are really tough players out there, and they'll really chew you up and spit you out if you're not ready, and I felt unready or not prepared at different times in my life, and I get a little gun shy in those spots because I don't quite have that reckless gamble like I used to in my younger days. So I feel ready now. I feel prepared. I've been focused. I've been working hard, and I'm looking to play, yeah.
I know that a lot of people talk about not only the fact that you have now taken down this title, but they always are like, can Nick go and do broadcasting and post on this super high roller win? And I think, what has the response been for you in terms of, you are somewhat new to broadcasting in the sense of, your partner, Ali Najad, in comparison to that. But how do you kind of feel, and where do you see that trajectory going for you?
I think for me now, I'm trying to look at it as I'm a professional poker player who has this amazing kind of side project that I love and hold very near and dear to my heart, but I don't really think about what the broadcasting possibilities are now, because I'm trying to focus solely on poker and my own personal growth as a player. But whenever I have the opportunity to commentate, I love it and take it very seriously, but that's kind of how I look at it, like just a poker player talking poker.
All right, well, I don't want to keep you here forever. I just had a lot of questions because you're kind of a popular guy these days. So thank you for taking the time with me. I'm Maria Ho with Nick Schulman. Hug it out.
That's a big hug. That's what this is, the universal sign
And
for a hug.
congrats on the super high roller win.